Let's look at Chapter 11, Lesson 4 Review, Algebra. Write the rule that was used to find the numbers in the bottom row from the numbers on the top row. Then fill in the missing numbers. In order to get 2 to 8, I multiply it by 4. 7 to 28, I multiply it by 4. 4 to 16, I multiply it by 4. So I'm going to be multiplying it by 4. I know that 5 times 4 is 20. In order to go backwards, though, I would do the inverse, which would be divide by 4, and I know that 36 divided by 4 is going to equal 9. In order to get 12 to 4, I can divide by 3. 24 to 8, I divide by 3. 18 to 6, I divide by 3. So I'm going to do 6 divided by 3, and I know that's going to be 2. 30 divided by 3 is 10. In order to work backwards with the 5, I would multiply by 3 and get 15. And 27 divided by 3 is 9. Your rule is divide by 3. Number 3, 6 to 13. You're not multiplying or dividing, you're going to be adding or subtracting. I know that I would add 7 to that. 15 to 22, you would add 7. 9 to 16, you would add 7. So your rule is going to be to add 7. 13 plus 7 is going to equal 20. In order to work backwards, I would need to subtract 7. That's going to equal 12. And then to go forward again, I'm going to add 7. 34 plus 7 would equal 41. For 4 through 8, use the graph. No student represented has more than one pet. So the graph is going to be about our pets. Number of students is going to be on the y-axis, and the type of pet is going to be on the x-axis. How many students do not have dogs, cats, or fish? So looking at this, I'm going to count up anything that's not a dog, cat, or fish. So for other, I have 6, and for none, I have 4. Altogether, that would be 10 students, or 10 kids. How much greater is the number of students who have pets than the number who do not have pets? So I need to figure out how many students have pets. So I'm going to tally these up. I know there are 8 dogs. I know that there are 7 cats. And there were 3 fish and 6 other. So I would add 8, 7, 3, and 6 up. 8 plus 7 is going to be 15, plus 3 more is 18, plus 6 more is going to be 24. That's how many that have pets. And then the ones that don't is 4. So the difference between that is going to be 20. How much greater is the number of students who have a pet that is not a dog than the number who have dogs? So I know that I would add the cats, the fish, and the other, and get 16, versus that have dogs, which is 8, so the difference would be 16 minus 8, which is 8. What fractions of students have either a dog or a cat? So that would be 8 plus 7, which is 15. And then I need to figure out how many students there are all together. So going back and looking at this data right here, all I would have to do is add 4 more to that, and there would be 28 students all together, and 15 of them have either a cat or a dog.